Hello and welcome back to AJ on Play with Hi, I'm Dave. Hi, Dave. I am well. It was officially Aaron. However, we're just gonna do this shit as AJ, bitch. So you guys know that I am a very big Dave fan. Okay, so when Hulu dropped it, I was very on the ball. I was excited. I was like, I'm about to be in my motherfucking bag again, bitch. Do you niggas hear me? All right. So I'm just going to jump right into it. These reviews are going to be a little bit, I guess, more spontaneous and shorter because I'm not doing that 5-part, 2 hour, 30-minute long feature length film bullshit ever again. So let's start with episode 1. So we are in season 2 of Dave. Just as a miniature recap, what's going on. So basically, Dave, aka Little Dicky, is kind of like almost of like an autobiography pick type thing, or show, kind of showing Dave Bird, aka Little Dicky, how he progressed. He started off basically as a um a satirical rapper almost. It's giving very much motherfucking Lonely Island tunes, what the fuck ever, bitch. On my previous podcast, Aaron on Air, you guys can check that shit out over there because it's a lot of bullshit with this character, okay? It's giving very much so neglecting, not accepting responsibility, all that shit. But nevertheless, let us start on this episode of it. Okay, okay. So, episode 1 of season 2 of Dave's is called International Gander. I was actually kind of shocked about the approach it took. It's giving real. It's giving the budget went up. It's giving real the budget went up. um, but yeah, it's giving really much so the Gander, I guess. So we start off, of course, Dave. He's in it's giving Earth, Wind, and Fire suit tease, bitch. It's giving very much so Shining Star, no matter who you are. It's giving very much so Shining Star in the Afghan War. But basically, it's Dave. Gator is still there. Almost called this bitch Wilbur. Mike is still there as well. So Mike and Dave are, Mike and Gator are with Dave as he prepares to go on stage. They also have a Korean-born American citizen who's back in Korea to kind of help with translation. His name is Dan, and Dan plays a very It's kind of I'm gonna say that. So basically, Dave being his like very narcissistic self, and I get it. It's big time. It's put up or shut up. So he's in Seoul, Korea, hosting the Korean music awards. I know, right? Like fucking shocking. Like who really sits down in Korea and like, you know who the fuck we should get to co-host this bitch? Lil fucking Dicky. But anyways, you know, it was it was hard to watch because Dave is just not equipped. He was not equipped at all. Kinda his Korean was bad, and I'm just in my mind thinking like, Mike, I be trying to have your back, and I know Dave has to have some responsibility. You the fucking manager, bitch. You're the manager. You're the manager. I would like to speak to a manager. You are his manager. Why is he not? Why? Like, why does he not understand? Whew. Yeah, this season already, I'm about to get on the whole fucking Fat Albert and the Rat Pack gang. I'm about to get on these kids next door ghetto bitches because I don't know what's happening with this friend dynamic, but it's not. It's not. So Dave gets on stage. Clearly, he don't know what the fuck he talking about. You know when Dave gets nervous, random, unorthodox shit just be coming out his mouth, not giving a fuck. So as he's standing there, of course, it's a language barrier. What makes you think if you do not say BTS, these niggas gonna it don't even matter if they understand what the fuck. So Dave definitely, from like just seeing the first 2-3 minutes, that professional life and that professional business side of shit, y'all gonna have to clean that up because it's giving the real life career. It's giving the real life career. I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna let that person live. They just did something big the past weekend, but it's giving that. Also, this person's a Pisces, and speaking of Pisces, let's transition into his meeting outside with CL. Because apparently they're supposed to be doing a project together, whatever. Davis writing music over there. He wants to be international, which I find that is a very, very good way, especially in this. I know, this is such a dumbass platitude, but we are in a globally engaged world, and the real wealth is being able to expand outside of your home country. Exclusions may apply, like Russia, not Russia. Exclusions may, like Russia. So it was just not given. So, so I'm just like, up to this point, what in the fucking kung fu hustle is fucking really going on? And like, it just gets fucking worse. It's almost like Dave, it's not that he regressed. It's like when Dave talks and he just doesn't shut the fuck up and stupid shit comes out of his mouth. So, he was talking to CL, Gator said it best. It's like the Korean Beyonce, nigga. Period, bitch. Period. So then after that scene, we kind of skipped to another scene. Kind of like it's a setting change. It's not kind of like shit. It is a fucking setting change. Basically, Dave is in his hotel room and his mind is on what I learned today in boating school is what I learned today in He cannot write anything. His writer's block is outrageous. Like, he cannot write anything. So basically, he's like SpongeBob. What is it? Did you finish that paper yet, SpongeBob? It's giving that type of energy as well. It's giving that. And so he screams into a pillow in Little Dicky form and gets shit done still. I mean, but honestly, let me pull back a little bit, because as a person who likes to write poetry and who has been getting more into D&D and being the dungeon master, especially through streaming, you should check out my Twitch, AJ on Play. Period. But seriously, check me out. I would definitely appreciate it. But yeah, so he's going through psychosis. Dave, let me tell y'all something. Come here, let me tell y'all something. listen here, bitch. If I was ever Dave's friend, I would not give a fuck. Dave can literally be going through it like he on fire. You have a fucking psychotic episode and you go through like legit like you have. I'm sorry, and not a psychotic episode, because I am very sensitive to people with mental illnesses as well, where I do have one. But he goes through this diva fit shit. There's a specific word for it. But he goes through this diva fit shit like every 5 business hours. Every 5 business hours. Not days. Every 5 business hours. And then it's always like, okay, Dave, he being an asshole, just take it, gulp the... So, though I do understand the harshness of, not being able to write, I'm not giving Dave any motherfucking credit. I'm not giving him any credit. Especially, he has been showing his ass since this episode started. So then there's another setting change. And in this scene, we have, of course, Gator flexing for fucking Instagram. That's all, I have come to the conclusion, I do like Gator as a character. I do feel like that episode, that kind of show, because we always have to have that Gator does have a severely crippling mental illness in the background that does come out in ways that are unexpected, right? But I do feel at a certain point, the shit because Gator it's about to come all the way. It's about to come full circle because I do believe at a certain point, Gator gotta fucking stop. You know, you gotta fucking chill, Brit. I'm gonna call him Britch, bro and bitch together. You gotta chill, bruh. You gotta fucking chill. You have to chill, because something that he did in spontaneity really could have fucked them this whole episode, and I don't want to say it until that part of the review comes up. But yeah. So, anyways, ciao. So Dan basically says Mike like, is Dave always this bitch made nigga? Because I thought this bitch was gonna be light and funny and happy. And this bitch is just all this fucking serious, ho. Bitch, it's not, it's giving tighter than the fucking pastor's jacket, ho. It is giving tighter than the lace front on a fucking acrobatic, ho, bitch. It's giving tight. It's giving he's tight. And you know, Mike tries to do some bullshit, say some bullshit to try to like, you know, and you know, he kind of does acknowledges it, kind of like, yeah, Dave is kind of like this. And so, like, even with that, I like how he was fucking real with Dan. And I like the relationships between the side characters more than any fucking thing that Dave be trying to conjure up for some type of, I'd rather see this Mike, Gator, Dan shit, honestly. And it's because of what I'm about to say. Mike literally was, you know, calming him and like, you know, bruh, I fucking get it. And I know it seems like you have been super targeted because, you know, we're here on this time and, you know, and you're here helping us and we know how serious this is. But, bitch, you better believe that Dave is bitching everybody out, okay? He's getting on everybody's nerves. He's getting on my nerves. Shit. Make you want to become a fucking black parent and be like, you getting on my motherfucking nerves. Go to your room. The fuck? So anyways, and you know, I do think that that's one of Mike's strong points, his empathy and the ability to try to, you know, he kind of does put out a lot of fires, and I do appreciate him for that. You know, no biggie. And then after he said that, Dan, and I need you guys to really hold on to this. Dan was like, Gator asked an off the wall shit, and like how many black people in Korea, and it's not really off the wall, but I guess, you know, and I got some issues with how the writers have been putting Gator in these episodes, or at least the first two. I kind of have an issue with that, and I'm gonna get into it probably the third episode review at the end. Not probably, I will, but I have an issue with that. Anyways, so this is when Dan says, so, you know, he wasn't born here. He was born in Korea, but he was raised in Panama. So after that, because there were some important parts, but after that, it's another setting change, a scene change. And we are now kind of experiencing, it kind of goes like right into Dave in a video singing and stuff, but we're actually experiencing. I don't know why the fuck that word was so hard to come out. But we're actually experiencing him inside of the actual video shoot. Now, the clause kind of came out in reference because, you know, Dave, sis, Ania, CL, the baddest female. Yeah, please don't slack on me, bitch. I definitely, K-pop fanatic back in the day. I'm not as much now, but Ania, Oni, hey, and then the go away. It was given very much so that. But Ania, sis, what's happening? And I know Ania is an honorary, like, for, like, calling a woman, like, sis as an honorific, but, like, what's going on, sis? Like, did you eat too much kimchi? Like, did you take too much of your back knee medication and it kind of seeped into your brain? The fuck is this shit? Now, I will say, baby girl, homegirl at the start of that video was definitely kakachala that ass up for sure, or whatever the fuck Dave said. Shit, he probably don't even know what the fuck he said. It's giving real Dan wrote the lyrics to the translated portions of the song. But anyway, so then it's basically a song about I took a shit in Korea. Now, I am fair. Bitch, that motherfucking beat slap. I don't know if Dark Child did that shit. Mike Will made it. I don't know if we got London on the track. Or I don't wanna listen, Lil Juke made it. I'm sorry. Don't come for me. Or I don't know who made the beat, Timbaland, but that shit fucking slapped. But now the issue is, okay, sis, this kind of seemed like the end of the resolution to this story between him and CL. I'm like, you probably don't want to throw stones at a glass house, bitch, because anyways, we get into that history, but yeah, it was given very much so Oppa Gangnam Style. It was given Psy. It was given very much Psy. It's given Psy tease. And I understood what he was doing. But the way he went about it, he's like, I want all the Asian countries. I want all this. I want all this. I'm like, damn, bitch, you might as well just write the fucking song in Sanskrit and ship that shit out. Like, what the fuck? Well, this is what truly made me say, like, what in the fucking Kung Fu Hustle? What in the fucking gentrification is fucking happening right now? You get what you understand what I mean? You get what I'm saying? And so Dan is like, bitch, okay, so now, well, okay, we reaching that climax point. We reaching the climax, and it's about to get this shit set off. So Dave, like, opens up his phone, looks at the picture of him, CL, and Gator ass jumping in the background. And he notices, well, not him, Dan actually notices that there is a blunt, too blunt, the black. I'm sorry, I'm crazy, y'all. But Dan actually notices that there's a fucking blunt in the picture, and South Korea don't play that shit. South Korea do not play that. Not just South Korea, a lot of Asian countries do not fucking play that fucking shit. They do not play that weed shit. I promise you, they don't. And I do have to be grateful because I do love smoking my Mary Jane. Well, I call him Michael Joseph because, you know, MJ. I love smoking my Michael Joseph because shit, it's just what the fuck it is. But Dan was like, CL can't be in this, like, what the fuck? Is this a trap house right now? CL cannot be pictured with motherfucking blunts and shit, bitch. Okay? It's giving Issa. It's giving Issa. I'm not gonna get that away. But yeah, it's giving something that's not right. It's giving an anomaly. Let's say that. So Dan was like, Dave was like, why didn't you tell me? Dan was like, bitch, I don't follow you. The fuck? And then Dave was like, you don't follow me? And Dave does this every time he meet that. Me and Dave do share this problem. It could be Pisces problems, right? But my rising, I got our tough bitch rising sign, so get fucking cut if you want to, bitch. But to me, Dave cannot handle anyone, strangers not liking him. And it's so beyond me because you would think at that. So I guess this is just showing Dave really is going to have to tackle this shit inside himself because the amount of success that he has, and he's actually making like his first album and shit. Like, yeah, it ain't. It's what do a lot of my favorite the math not mathing sweet the math isn't mathing sweetie, and the sweetie at the end was from Ocean Kelly. Please stream Black Pamela, okay, because Ocean Kelly fucking slaps. But anyways, yeah, I was given very much so. Yeah, she can't be seen with this shit, bitch. This ain't no fuck. This is not fucking California, ho. We have class, bitch. Now Dan isn't coming off that aggressive, but I'm gonna speak for Dan because I know, when it comes, when it comes to like, he's doing a job and like, his cultural differences and stuff. But Lil Dicky would have to get. Listen. Lil Dicky would have to get these 2-piece Korean tempura rings with like the motherfucking kimchi like spice at the end because David has lost his fucking mind. This is full blown Little Dicky. This is Little Dicky. David we saw when he was in his like bedroom. This shit is Lil Dicky. So they're like, oh my god, we gotta hurry up and get there before she sees the picture XYZ. So they take a train. So, and this, I told you after that it's going to take off. So, they're basically like, well, CL's manager, we know, I heard Mike was saying I really don't like this conspiracy Mike, because Mike is too smart for that shit. Mike is too smart! Mike is too smart for that shit, man. He way too smart for that conspiracy. That type of conspiracy shit. But also, it's not just a conspiracy though, because it was over exaggerated. Because K-pop idols, definitely, I don't think I understand the American music industry is tough. The way that they have to have such a hyper clean image into their fucking mid-30s. You got grandma talking about how she never had dick before. What are you talking about? It's just crazy. So anyways, they were hitting on like the managers control their lives. And if I had to pick a theme for this fucking episode, it'll be assumptions. That's all it'll be. This episode was just a big fucking stew of fucking assumptions from Dave, from Mike. Gator assuming some shit, like, you know what I'm saying? He assuming he about to go over there and live lavish. It's just assumptions. Dan fell into the assumptions where he thought Lil Dicky was going to be. It's an assumption game. It is an assumption game that is fucking going the fuck on. And I don't like it. And I feel like for them to be... Okay, I'm getting into my, like, synopsis, so I'm a reel back. So anyways, they're talking. Dan don't really give a fuck what they talking about. He kind of the camera was on him, and he had, like, vocal lines when Gator was talking about how he had the slob on my knob, like corn on the cob, that 8,000. Talking about some, like, prostitutes, not sex workers, but like I don't view prostitution as like a bad thing. So when I say prostitutes, that is just me putting a factual like title on it. It's nothing bad. There's no nuance. But like he hired a prostitute and had like that guap like 8,000, and I'm like, oh my god. And Dan was just like there. He was like, I was like, it was just in the room with me. And this is what the fuck I'm talking about. It's like, I'm sorry, I had to stop before I got too angry. But it's just like, since the beginning of this episode, this shit, Gator has made some major fucking missteps. And like, I do think it's time for Dave and Gator to have like a heart-to-heart on a lot of things. But professionally, I know Dave loves Gator, but like at this point, either Gator can't fucking come with you on super professional international events, or Gator gonna have to understand there's just some shit he cannot we love you for your personality, Gator, but there's just some shit you can't do because that's going to reflect badly on me. Like having a blunt in the fucking picture on my Instagram with CL in Korea. So, you know, some guard, so not me being nonchalant. Oh, some guards just came and snatched Dan ass off the fucking train. Like, who the fuck gonna stop us? But that's basically how it was. You know, Dan was trying to fight back, but it was given very much so. Me and my group of 5 nigga, are gonna come and take you and transport you physically to wherever the fuck we're going. So now Gator. So that's their translator, point blank, period. Kinda lost on me how Lil Dicky could kind of be so fucking heartless and be like, oh no, we gotta hurry up because bitch, you can't even speak, you can't even say your name, bitch, what? You can't speak. You can't speak Korean. So I don't understand how this whole like Mike actually like Lil Dicky was actually being the professional one. Not professional on the wrong shit, but he was actually being the professional one. Not that. And Mike was like, I had dinner with this nigga's like parents. We're gonna get off this bitch at the next stop and get him. And then Lil Dicky was so gung-ho on motherfucking he was so gung-ho on not stopping and getting him until Gator was like, nigga, do you not feel the lack of weight on your motherfucking back? He got your backpack, bitch. That's what you get for making him your fucking lackey. Ho, now that's divine intervention. Now you gotta go. And I really think Lil Dicky wasn't too pressed about the backpack. I think he kind of went along to get it because it would have blew his spot up. Lion. Damn, I wish Pisces, me as a Pisces, I just really wish that lying shit that's so promoted in the media would not fucking happen. Anyways, they stressed as fuck. Gator looked like he about to fucking turn into like another form, like he about to fucking anamorph into another fucking gator, like an alligator, bitch. And they're running. The weed falls out of Gator's sock. Not Gator's sock. The weed. Yeah, I think it was a sock. The weed falls. Anyways, the weed falls on the floor. Gator has it in his possession, which is dumb as fuck because, we got to talk about this shit with Gator. So Lil Dicky kind of made like an aversion, like made like the guy driving the taxi driver avert his eyes to like him and he having a fart. But bitch, it was given very much so the black parent. What you doing back there? So they get off, get him. Dan is locked up, and he tells the story. Basically, he's like, "Okay, I'm so scared right now. They trying to make me motherfucking serve in the war in the army for 2 years because I'm Korean. I was born in Korea. They trying to make me serve in the fucking army for 2 years, and I haven't been here since I was a fucking child. So now we have this big thing, and here it is. Here it is. I really think Dan was the mouthpiece of kind of, in a way, metaphorically, like the universe telling these niggas to stop being so stop, get your, pop your lips off of his cock for one moment. People have other issues, right? Because Mike, not you being, not Michael being professional about the wrong shit. Not you had dinner with his parents, he in jail, and you motherfucking talking about some, oh, are you sure that you didn't run away? And you talking about, I'm sorry, we just need the book bag, bitch? Oh my God. And then you got Gator Gator was acting he was acting like himself, but the lack of awareness, and I do understand that could be due to like, because in the car, it was kind of looking like that argument he was about to, it was about to be another shoe store incident. He was about to fucking anamorph. He was about to fucking, do you bitches hear me? He was about to fucking anamorph in that motherfucking car into an alligator and eat them bitches. And like, he talking about something, you about to be the next Nelson Mandela. I would have been like, I will fucking throw my shoe and your funky ass laptop at your fucking at your Nelson Mandela. I would throw that at your fucking Nelson Mandela, fucking Gator. Bitch, do not talk to me. So, that didn't end really well. There was not in it, but excuse me, there was argument, so there's a language barrier, and when there's a language barrier. Bitch, the cops be having a finger on the it was giving very much so got my right hand on my Glock and my left hand on my fucking other Glock, bitch. It was giving very Terminator vibe. When you saw that baton swing out, bitch, you knew he was about to throw that bitch like a batarang. But anyways, Dan literally at the end was like, fuck you self-centered pieces of shit. The world doesn't revolve around you and your dumb fuck ass music. I wish I wasn't fucking here. You fucking lame. And you guys can all literally eat shit and go to fucking hell. Go to hell. Go directly to fucking hell. Do not stop at purgatory. Go directly the fuck to hell. So then they get all this back. Just and they didn't even get it back. Just so Dave can sit up there and be like, I don't have no motherfucking music. If I was Mike, in order for Dave to ever get in touch with me ever again, he gonna have to bypass 7 layers of security protocol, bitch. He would have found himself stuck in. I would have took the passport. I would have took the phone. I would have took. Gator is going back because Gator gonna get them fucking killed. I don't want Dave killed. Gator would have came back with me, and Dave would have just had to find a way back to the United States. I'm not doing this shit. You telling me we went on a fucking what you call them fucking shit? It's like a hunt. Damn, it's been so long since a scavenger hunt. Bitch, we were on a motherfucking scavenger hunt for you to be like, I ain't got nothing. We know you don't got nothing in your brain, Dave. We know you don't. We know this. We know this. We know you don't got shit up there, bitch. Oh my God, I was angry for Mike. It's like the spirit of Mike then then took over me. Shit, let me be your mouthpiece. What the fuck? So they did. Let me tell y'all something, okay? They did all this shit to get to Onia CL, just so CL can be like, y'all. The theme of this episode, y'all, is assumptions. It's assumptions. It is assumptions, bro. Everybody made a terrible assumption about something. Fuck. So now, CL girl, we gonna have to drag you like RuPaul's race, bitch. Okay? We gonna have to drag you because, and I understand that there is a regional difference and stuff, right? And I get that. So the difference is CL not coming over here and making like parody music. She only doing that shit over there with Psy. She only doing that shit in her hometown, bitch. Okay? Cause let's not act like CL. You were not in that video with Psy talking about got it from my daddy. Or some he get it from his dad, some shit like that, bitch. I don't know. I'm happy Psy kind of is like not making any more parodies. Cause I promise you, if I had to 1, 2, 3, and work those quads and work doing his line dance again, and I'm black, I was just gonna put him on the shelf and let him collect dust. But I'm glad that the universe did that for me. So, yeah, CL basically like, I'm not doing anything with your white ass. No, you're not going to use my culture as a way to motherfucking like appeal to your whack fucking audience who don't give a fuck most likely about us and probably fetishize us or talk about how our vaginas are like fucking, that weird shit that like racist white people be fucking doing. Like, I don't even want to say that shit. Yeah, fuck you. And she was basically like, you made an assumption about Jay, who is not my manager, bitch. He's my head of security, and he knows my time is warm, bitch. Time is money, and you clearly you're not wasting my time. Because I could tell you were a joke, Listen, I could tell you were a joke when you walked up on that fucking Korean Music Award stage and lied and said BTS was here. I could tell you were a joke. But now she ain't say that. But that's me adding extra. That's me adding extra Louisiana hot sauce. The red's hot. That's me adding red's hot onto it. So that was the end of the episode. A couple of things. They gonna have to talk with Gander and be like, bitch, you either gonna have to calm your motherfucking ass down, bitch, okay? Or you cannot travel internationally with us. Because Gator could have gotten them in real big fucking trouble. And I understand it's a TV show, but like, yeah, like the trouble could have been so bad, CL could have literally lost everything. Not everything. Let's come back in the realm of reality for a minute. But that would have really reflected poorly on her. Very, very much so. Because yeah. And then Gator could have got them arrested. Mike needs his ass fucking beat. Oh my god. Terrible business person. Terrible through this. And that was the one thing Mike gotta, get back on the ball, because that's one thing I like complimented him for. I'm like, he business minded. We know Dave can't handle business. Dave is like half of the one brain cell he has is him being funny. The other half is him rapping. Sometimes he can't do both of them at the same time. So you really think you're gonna understand business concepts, ho? The fuck? That's literally all I can say through this whole episode. I'm like, oh, y'all need to go back home and start over again, because this shit, y'all gotta hang it up flat screen and go home and start over. Go home and start over. But yeah, let me see. Honestly, Dave's demise was ultimately due to his own, because he did not fucking write the songs and came there unprepared as fuck. But Dave the talent, okay? They just need to shut the fuck up and please the audience, right? As the manager, you gotta be the intellect. You have to, Michael. You have to, Michael. Shit. And honestly, this episode, because I'm gonna always be honest, so ranking the characters for the purest to like, between like Dave and his friends. So if I had to rank them, it would be, of course, Dan is number one. Then CL herself would be number two. Okay. So these are the purest characters in the episode. The bitch in the video, game bombing that ass on the wall. She number three. You got the backup dancers. You got the toilet Dave sat on. Well, no, actually, I'm not gonna do Jay like that. Jay is above CL, right? Okay, and then after that, then you have the audience at the KMA. And then you have Dave. And I think Dave being like the least problematic as far as the serious shit, and that could kind of be my bias, because the serious shit that happened through this episode was not at the fault of Dave. Minus him like not writing, which is the big part. But like as far as like, I just really feel like, how come Dave was not trained in anything? Like, it would have been like, okay, Dave, girl, we're gonna sit down, sis, and we're gonna go through this shit. Like, I just feel like they're too early in the career to be doing some shit like this, right? Because especially this early, any fucking thing can make or break you. And that's just the fact of the matter. Any fucking thing can make or break you. Yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in. I am going to have episode 3 review up momentarily. I just want to say thank you guys for the support that you have been showing me. If you guys want access to my season 1 reviews of Dave, you can go on Anchor and go to Aaron on Air, or you can go to SoundCloud Aaron on Air. But I do think Anchor, Google Play, I almost said Apple Play, iTunes Store, they all have those episodes. And there are also fraternity stuff in my podcast there, and also a little bit of potluck podcast, just whatever is in current news and etc. But thank you guys so much. Just wanted to say, how did I do? Damn, it's been a fucking year. Holy shit. Okay, so I'm trying to remember. Yes, here it is. And I mean this from the bottom of my heart too. Meditate, elevate. I love you guys so. Oh, Nia, so much. Stay safe. Bye bye.